all the movies were fun because it was a joy to be working, but I think I probably had the most fun doing Rock and Roll High School. Because Riff Randall was a dream character for me, being that she was completely the opposite of my high school experience. So she was, I got to put in all of that energy and gusto into what I thought it would be like to be a real American teenager and passionately in love and wanting to, get the Ramones, get one of her songs to the Ramones. So it was just such a joy every day to work on that film, and the cast was great, and Alan Arkish was great. We loved the script. We just, when you've got 3 weeks to film something in a low budget, 3 weeks, 21 days, same as Halloween, $200,000. Although Halloween was $300, but $100 went to Donna Pleasant, so it was still a $200,000 budget. But when you work under that kind of pressure, and really 3 takes is too much, if you can get in the first take, you're good. Second take, okay, try something. Third take, director's not happy. Let's move on. But it was just pure joy. So.
I did say Rent. Rent was the most fun because it was a dream come true. I auditioned for Rent for like 9 times over 8 years, and they kept telling me no. Oh, are we going in and out? Oh, look at that. Switch. Yeah, I saw Rent in '97 with the original cast. I became obsessed, auditioned, no. Went to the whole grad school. They kept saying no, and finally auditioned for the movie. And I was like, this is my last Rent audition, period. I'm not going in for this thing anymore. And then I got the movie. So it was a dream come true. We worked on it for 6 months, and I got to do it with the original cast that had inspired me in the first place. And it was a dream on every single level. So, yes, right. I quit. I kept trying to do, I went to a regular high school. I started doing theater when I was 9. And I loved it, but I didn't think I was very good, A, and B, I didn't think I'm not going to be an actress for my life. That's ridiculous. so I kept trying to quit. I kept trying to leave it, but I kept coming back. So I went to regular high school with my cousin Tara, hated it, then left and went to a performing arts high school. And then went to college at Howard University, and I was like, I'm going to be a communications major. And a theater minor, so I can do theater for fun on the weekends or something. And then I hated that, and then I ended up switching my major to acting. I was like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I auditioned for Juilliard, and then I got into Juilliard. And I was like, well, I guess I'm really doing this acting thing, and I'm just probably going to fail for the rest of my life. But, and I was terrified. I was terrified that I had committed myself to do something that I was destined to fail at, because again, I didn't have any examples of people who looked like me or even acted like me. And luckily, I just working. I just kept working. So I would tell my former self that it's going to be okay. Just go ahead and jump off the deep end and believe in yourself, because it's all going to work out. That's what I would tell my former self.
Moved from New York City to LA, and within 2 weeks had the casting sessions with Carrie, so I was lucky, yes. And so one thing followed another, and there just wasn't a moment where I thought, oh, I should be doing something else, or I want to do something else. It was just, the only other thing I wanted to be was a mom, and I had 2 children, a son and a daughter, and I've got 4 grandchildren, so, I guess I always just thought there's enough roles for everybody, and if you get a part that you really want, it's meant to be, and if you don't, it's meant to be, they're meant to be. So I always felt there was room for everybody, and things will unfold as they're supposed to happen, and there's reasons why they do and why they don't, and that was always my philosophy. Not to say that rejection is easy, or that you think, gosh, why didn't I do it like that, or I could have done it like that, but you don't look like anybody else. You don't act like anybody else. You're your own unique person, and it's up to the director and the producer and who's ever funding the money as to who they want to choose, So it's out of your hands. You can only, like these ladies have said, do your best, hope for the best, but if it doesn't work out, you can't knock yourself, because it's not your fault. is actually, a lot of times I thought, well, they'll see. They should have picked me. Or if I saw a movie that I didn't get cast in, I go, gosh, I could have done something different with that part. But I see, I think, well, I like what she did. Or I didn't like what she did. But there's room for everybody.
I have okay, what's coming up? August 16th is Amigo. Backwards. Ted Bundy, American Boogeyman. I have a cameo in it, and my daughter is also in it. So I highly recommend you see it. It's going to be in AMC theaters on the 16th, and then after that, it's probably going to be available streaming, and it is probably video on demand. But it's a great movie. I saw it, and I'm so happy. It's great. I mean, it's really great. Chad Michael Murray's in it, and Holland Roden, and also Jake Hayes is in it, and Lynn Shay. Lynn Shay's in it. She plays Bundy's mom. So it's great. All right. And then one other film in November is a movie called High Holiday, and that is coming out with Tom Arnold and Jennifer Tilly, and I have a cameo in that too. And it's about a girl who spikes salad dressing with weed, and so everyone, all the uptight family has to take some shenanigans occur, right? You'll see what happens. So that's like a Christmas movie kind of, and it'll come out in November. And the only other thing is I'm writing a Better Off Dead book, so if you love that movie, then please follow me on social media, Diane Franklin 80 on Twitter, or actress Diane Franklin on Instagram. And then I'll let you know when the book comes out, hopefully next February. I'm looking forward. So anyway, boom, this is Better Off Dead, the ultimate book. All right.
Just one thing. Okay. Real quick, we're going to season 5 of 911. We just started shooting, so that comes on probably the end of September. We wrap season 2 of Truth Be Told on Apple Plus. And that's really all for right now. I mean, that's, I'm about to go shoot something, but I'll tell you guys about that later. Follow me on Instagram at Tracie Thoms and Twitter.
Thank you very much, guys. Tracie Thoms, keep your souls, guys. Order table, coffee, and ask questions if you're afraid to ask you. All right, have a good night.